If you overthink, watch this. Don't skip because I have been exactly there where you are. So let's talk. When I was in school, I'm still in school, but when I used to go to school, I used to overthink about every single thing, especially because of school drama, friendships, classmates. My confidence really went down, and the worst part, I couldn't stop it. Even if nothing was happening, my brain would still create something to think about it. I was really sensitive back then, and honestly, I am still. But I think I have grown a little bit. Back then, I used to think that every situation is the end, like what's going to happen. It is ruin, but it is not. But now I realize it was never the end. It was the part of my life. I had friends, some really good friends, who always told me they had my back. But there are some days when you still feel alone. Maybe it's long distance, or maybe it's just you can't talk to them, or how you feel, and you just can't express to them like your feelings and your thoughts, because it's not like they don't understand, but it's like you don't know how to express, how to say that feeling, or how to make them understand your thing, because they also have different opinions. They are also some kind of busy. And the worst thing with the people who overthink a lot is that they don't overthink about a single thing or single topic. They just just can't stop overthinking. They can overthink about any little thing or anything that doesn't even matter to people. I think is not relatable to them. So it's like you also think they're gonna judge me, or they're gonna think, oh, you're so childish, you are thinking like that, you are so sensitive, or what. So it's also the main reason why some people can't open up to their friends or families or anyone. So one thing that actually helped me a lot is journaling. I used to write every single whatever is in my mind, no filter, nothing. I used to write it. Even if it's something wrong about my friend and I have some problems with them, I know they're gonna read at some point, but I still write it. Because when you write it out, it feels like you're taking it out of your mind. And I don't know the science behind it, but it just make me feel lighter. So so the journaling thing is, many people think it is so boring. What should I write? Like, people think, what should I write? There's nothing to write about, right? So whenever I'm feeling down in school, when I used to sit alone in ninth grade, or I was feeling left out. This is the thing. When I was with my friends, I never feel like I am with my friends. I always used to feel left out. Like, there are some kind of people, you are with them, but you will feel like you are still alone. So that's what was happening to me. And at that point, I used to write a lot. When I was in ninth grade, 10th grade, I used to write a lot because I was overthinking a lot. I was So when teacher was teaching any concept, anything, any chapter, and I was feeling left out, other than focusing on the concept or what is the teacher used to teach us, I was only writing about my thoughts, what is happening to me, how I am feeling right now. When my friends were sitting somewhere and I was feeling alone, even though I'm in a group of people and I have my friends, but I was still feeling alone. So I used to write, this is the thing, this is the thing, let them laugh, let them do that, do that. And it genuinely helped me a lot. Now when I read those things, now I realize that what what was the happening, what was even happening. Because at that time it means a lot to me that I don't want to be alone, I don't want to feel left out, I just want to be seen, I want someone to be with me, I can't be alone, I need friends. but now I but now when I read those things, read those letters, or anything, now I realize, like, that doesn't even matter. Like, कुछ मैटर नहीं करता वो सब. Now I realize everything. And how it helped me, because at that time no one was listening to me. When I was overthinking, there was no one to listen to me at that time, in school, in class, because now though I have friend. स्कूल के बाहर आई हैव फ्रेंड्स, बट एट दैट टाइम आई वॉज यूज टू feel left out. I had friends, but I don't feel like, but I was feeling alone. But I was feeling alone even when they are with me. So I used to write a lot that genuinely helped me. And that made me realize maybe what I'm overthinking right now won't matter that much later too. Maybe I'm thinking about college, maybe I'm thinking about my boards, maybe I'm thinking about I have no talent when I'll be in college or doing some job. I'll realize, oh, how stupid I was. I'm thinking about something that I have no control in. Like I'm thinking about my face, I'm thinking about my hair, thinking about my weight, or I'm thinking about my house. That I can't control anything about that. I really can't. So maybe later in life I'll think about it. I'll thought about it कि कितनी पागल थी मैं, how dumb I was that I'm thinking about these things rather than thinking about my career, my studies. So let me tell you one thing. Now I'm only overthinking about my studies, nothing else. So that is the good overthinking, I think. I don't know. The second thing that has helped me, guys, I need you to understand, because this is no chance कि ये work नहीं करेगा. This is definitely going to work, guys. This is going to work, and I want you to do this. So the second thing is pick some hobby, like anything, bro, anything. Just writing, editing, doing makeup, anything. You can do anything to be busy. Like some people are so velas that they overthink about anything in their life. Realize that when you have some hobbies and you are busy, you don't even get the time to overthink, bro. That really helped me when I was not making some videos, not making content, anything. I used to overthink a lot about different types of things. Oh, he started at that time. अगर मैं भी उस टाइम से वीडियो पोस्ट करती तो मेरे भी इतने सब्सक्राइबर होते, मेरे भी इतने व्यूज होते. But I stopped doing that. Why? I was not that busy. I don't think I was that busy कि मैं एक दिन में एक वीडियो भी शूट ना कर पाऊँ. But I just keep overthinking about some random stuff, random people, and the people who make me feel down and destroyed my mental peace. And I honestly love doing this. I love making videos. I love editing them. That is my hobby. I'm not saying I'm perfect in it. I'm not saying I'm good at editing. I'm not saying I'm good at doing makeup. But that is just my hobby. That keeps me busy, and that just make me feel relaxed. I'm studying too much and I'm burnout. I just do this because this makes me feel good. So you will overthink. It is really the thing that you will overthink at some point of life. Scrolling reel doesn't help. It honestly make it worse, because you will think I'm behind, I'm left out, someone is doing this, someone is doing that. So I was saying कि why I was overthinking. I don't think I was that busy कि मैं एक दिन में एक वीडियो भी शूट ना कर पाऊँ. But I just keep overthinking about some random stuff, random people, and the people who make me feel down and destroyed my mental peace. And I honestly love doing this. I love making videos. I love editing them. That is my hobby. I'm not saying I'm perfect in it. I'm not saying I'm good at editing. I'm not saying I'm good at doing makeup. But that is just my hobby. That keeps me busy, and that just make me feel relaxed. I'm studying too much and I'm burnout. I just do this because this makes me feel good. So the honest thing is, second thing, you find something to do, because when you're just sitting in the room or anywhere with no distraction, you will overthink. It is really the thing that you will overthink at some point of life. Scrolling reel won't help. Scrolling reel doesn't help. It honestly make it worse, because you will think I'm behind, I'm left out, someone is doing this, someone is doing that. Oh, look at that girl's hair, or this, look at this. देखो कि वो कितना पढ़ रही है, उसके 97% भी आ रहे तो वो बोल रही है that is so low, और हमारे तो 60% आने में भी हमें लगता है कि oh my god, we did so well. Overthink हो गई ये सब देखकर. तो just do something. Yeah. So this is my second advice ki find a hobby and do something. Just hobby doesn't mean कि you have to perfect in it. Just try to learn, bro. Like कोई भी पैदा होके perfect तो नहीं बनता है anything. So I just want कि कुछ भी हॉबी हो सकता है इन एडिटिंग. आई यूज टू लव एडिटिंग एंड आई डू एडिटिंग एंड आई लव मेकअप. मेकअप तो मैं बचपन से करती हूँ. सो दैट इज जस्ट माई कम्फर्ट प्लेस कि ये मेरा हॉबी है. सो फाइंड इट. कुछ भी हो सकता है. कुछ भी हो सकता है. इट कैन बी रीडिंग मांगा टू, रीडिंग नॉवल टू. इट कैन बी हॉबी. And Wattpad too, it can be hobby, but you just need to find it, bro. I might sound weird, but the third okay thing is, I imagine the worst situation as possible. Whenever I overthink, I ask myself, क्या गलत हो सकता है, इससे ज़्यादा बुरा क्या ही होगा. What can worst happen? When I actually think about it, the worst isn't that bad. Like literally. I'll tell you my one case. When I was in 9th, हमारे सर ने बोला था, इंग्लिश के सर ने, कि you have to prepare this summary of this chapter and you are going to tell that in front of whole class. And I was like in house, I was like thinking, oh, how I'm going to say that in front of my whole class, how I'm going to stand, because even saying present ma'am or present sir, I'm like so I was really feeling scared at that time. And then I imagined, what is the worst can happen? And the worst was not even that bad. The worst thing that can happen to me at that time was, I'm going to forget my chapter, I'm going to forget everything I have learned, and I'm going to mess up going there, and a teacher is going to scold me, or everyone is going to laugh at me, or they're going to talk about me. Only this can happen, and this wasn't even that bad. At that time, it may be that bad at that time, but now when I think about it, it was not even that bad. Okay, so honestly I didn't screwed up, because मैं overthinking करके ही चली गई थी कि ऐसा नहीं होगा, बस पहले ही imagine कर लिया था मैंने. And that's why कि even imagining the worst, luckily कुछ नहीं हुआ. Luckily I was able to say that in front of my whole class. When I was in school, I had zero confidence. मेरा confidence down ही इसलिए हुआ because I was in that school. And the people who are saying, oh, I miss my school, I love my school, that can never be me. I can never be that person, because I hate my school and I'll hate it till I die. That's the thing. So I was saying, just imagine the worst situation as possible, because कुछ नहीं होता उसके बाद. You're not going to die. Like, it's not the end of anyone's life, and it's not like you're going to die. So this was my case. This was my solution, and this is what I do to stop overthinking. And I know it's not easy to stop overthinking. I am still learning it too. But trust me, it does get better. So just give yourself some time, and it will be better, and you'll be okay. This is coming from an overthinker. I even overthink when my mom scolds me about anything, any little thing. So I'm a big overthinker. So I hope this video made you feel less alone. Take care of yourself, okay? And good night, good morning, wherever you are. And also, see you in the next one. Bye.